Challenge accepted. Alright guys, today is February the 1st and I am here to check on my single seed that I planted on the 29th. So it's been 29th, 30th, 31, 1st, 3 to 4 days. 3 days actually, because I planted this on Sunday. So 3 days. Let's see if there's anything going on here. Nothing yet. No germination after 3 days. Guys, today is February the 6th. It's been 8 days since I planted my single seed and we have no signs of a germination. Should I be worried? I was hoping that by now, by 7 to 8 days, I'd have a germination, especially that I have my seed starting cell sitting on a heat mat over here. Still no germination. Oh well. 12 days later, no germination. Time to abort the process.
Hello everyone, welcome back. Yaje here. Grateful that you clicked to watch. So today's video is gonna be a video sharing with you updates on my single seed challenge for 2023. Guys, I started my challenge on the 29th of January. That is about 12 days ago with my tomato seed. The seed that I decided to go with for this challenge was the tomato plant because I've had challenges in the past growing tomatoes, and the particular tomato that I picked for my challenge was the Paul Robeson tomato. This one right here. It's a very pretty tomato plant and well sought after by tomato growers all over the world, as I hear. Planted my tomato plant on the 29th and I had it sitting on a heat mat, did everything right, and 12 days later, look guys, this. You see anything? No germination after 12 days. So at this point, I have decided to abort the mission and restart my single seed challenge. The question is, why did my tomato seed not germinate? I had the temperatures right, so I had it sitting on a heat mat. It didn't germinate, so heat was not the issue. The next issue could have been the viability of the seed. I had my seeds indoors. The seeds are like 2 years old now, and I read that tomato seeds can still be good even after 5 years, so I don't think that the age of my seeds were the problem. And then the reason why my seed could not have germinated also could have been that the seed were just not good seeds. You hardly ever get 100% chance of germination for any kind of seed. Some seeds can just be bad. So I'm thinking maybe my tomato seed was just the unlucky seed, so I would just go ahead and restart. So guys, I'm restarting my single seed challenge using another method of growing the tomato. I was on my walk this morning and I was watching Gardener's Cut. Yeah, he's a huge YouTuber and he did this experiment on growing tomatoes. Like, he experimented with 3 different methods of growing tomatoes. One was the traditional way. You would start the tomato seeds in little cells like this one, which is what I did for my the first try of my challenge. And then you start the tomato in like a seed starter mix, and then once it germinates, you pot it up and eventually take it to the garden. That's what I was gonna do. And then he tried another method where he had the seed starter and then regular potting mix soil all in one container. And then the third thing that he was experimenting with was just to plant the tomato seed directly into the potting mix soil in a big container, and then that will just go in the garden. And his findings were that the tomato plant that he grew in the big container and did not have to up pot, that tomato plant grew very well. It was big, it was robust, it produced a lot of fruit, and the fruits got mature faster. So I am going to use his method to do my second try of the single seed challenge. So I have this huge container here. That's what I'm gonna use this time instead of that tiny cell, and I'm gonna fill it up with the potting mix soil. But first, because my potting mix soil has a bunch of like wood chips in there, I'm gonna use this sieve right here. I'm gonna filter out the rough big chunks of wood, and then I'm gonna use the finer potting mix soil, fill this up, and then plant my seed in here. And here is another thing I am gonna do. I am gonna plant 4 seeds because the chances of germination are not 100%, just in case. So if all 4 germinate, I will eventually get rid of 3. Whatever number germinates, I will eventually get rid of the extra ones, and then I will be left with my 1 single plant. That is what I'm gonna do. It is my take on the challenge. That is just what I'm gonna do. I don't consider it cheating. It's just me learning. It's not cheating, okay? So let's get planting. Always label. I have it labeled so I know what it is. We're gonna plant 4 seeds. 4. 1. No, maybe 5. Never mind, I'll plant 5. I'm hoping this is the one that germinates and that I save. Those are my seeds. It's gonna be 5. 4 and 5. It's all planted. 5. Let's go ahead and cover it now. All right, take 2. See, it's sitting on the heat mat right here. Okay. Guys, I'm about to cheat on the single seed challenge. I'm about to cheat on the single seed challenge. I decided today that I'm gonna plant the rest of the seeds that I have in here just because I can. Oh, there was supposed to be 4 more seeds. Okay, just 1 more. So guys, I went ahead and I planted a backup tomato for the single seed